Alright, welcome back. Another episode of the Rough Rigs podcast. I'm back this week.
He's back, baby.
Now,
I missed you last week. I did miss you.
I miss doing it.
It was weird, eh?
It's been a lot of fun.
Enjoyable with Ravi, but it was weird not seeing you here.
It was a good feeling. He fit in pretty well.
Yeah,
So,
yep. That could have been a triple team.
Shout out to Ravi for stepping up and filling my shoes.
Yep, Ravi's lost.
Did a very good job.
He's lost his card on the casting couch here.
That's it. One episode. Now fuck off, Ravi.
Yeah. Well, please come back, Ravi.
I'm just going to bring it up straight away. Elephant in the room here.
No elephant. No elephant nowhere, dude.
That fucking hair of yours.
Look.
It's disgraceful.
Look. I wake up one morning and just thought, why not? I'll see if I like it. Nothing to do with what we're going to talk about in the next couple of subjects, but I cut it. I still don't like it, but I think it'll grow on me. Sort of like the mullet. When I first cut the mullet, I was a bit, But I think this haircut will give me like 4 weeks maybe. I'm still sad about the mullet. But give me 4 weeks or something and I'll be right. I think. I hope. You can't talk. No. You cut yours off.
Mine's still going.
Yours is like a respectful one. At least mine was like...
Yeah, but you just got rid of it completely.
Yeah, I know, but what are you meant to do? How am I meant to cut that down?
You just cut it down a little bit.
I think it was too far gone, eh? It started to curl. It was below my shoulders. I'll miss it. I'll grow it back one day.
You'll have to.
Start
growing it now.
It'll make... yeah, right now. One haircut in. Yeah, so I've cut the mullet, guys. If you're not watching on YouTube...
Yeah, that's it. Our viewers have just gone down.
Yeah, we may have lost a certain demographic, but that's alright. I'll get them back. We'll figure out a way to get them back, and I'll get them back. Don't you worry.
Alright. Now, pretty eventful couple of days for you, Mitch.
Dude, couple days.
Do you want to talk us through it?
We'll go for the weekends first, I think.
Alright,
and then we'll
talk about our cricket, eh?
Finish that, I think. You go first.
We got a win. Got a win last week.
Two on the trot.
Well, we had a loss in between, but don't worry about that.
Hey?
Yeah.
One day out?
Yeah, we lost last week.
I'll take that back.
But, you know, two from three.
2 from 3. So, you'll take it leading into the break. Is this your last game before?
We've got the bye this week, and then we've got one more game.
Quick question. So, please tell me you're not umpiring.
Well, I umpired last time, so I'm not fucking doing it again.
Which I agree, but I have a feeling that you might get stitched up here.
Well, I've already got plans, so I'm not doing it.
Yeah, we had cricket on the weekend. We won. We beat second place.
Yeah.
Good blokes in the sense of the word. They were trying to be funny. You know, it's hard. They don't really understand Australian humour. I think they get quite offended by it. They needed 23 on a Saturday to win. We needed 2 wickets. Our opening bowler didn't turn up. He had some issues, so that wasn't good. But then Joe and Cody just picked up right where they left off, and we got the 2 wickets, and they needed 11, so it was good. Nice close one. Then we went into bat. I said, we'll play till 4 o'clock. That's fair, I think. I wasn't in. We went in.
So what time did you finish what time did you
we started at 1:30. We finished our thing at about right on 2.
Okay.
We were going.
So there's time for a second innings.
Yeah, of course, plenty of time. But we told the umpire early we're not really looking to go for outright.
Yeah.
Like, you know, all the boys sort of just wanted to enjoy the rest of the Saturday, which is fine.
Yeah.
Which I completely agree with. If you get the chance to enjoy an early day of cricket, sometimes you just take it.
That's it.
So I just said, all right, boys, go there, you know, for 2 hours and be boring as shit.
Yeah. There's nothing better, though, than finishing cricket early. Get back to the club early.
Nothing better. Then you meet up with yourself, like people from different teams.
You know, get back in time for happy hour.
Yeah. Have a yarn, have a good time with the boys. So then we went to 4. I think we're 110 ahead or something like that. We're just going very slow. And then the old mate said, the umpire, who was about 103 years old, he said to the other captain, hey mate, I think we should call it, you know, they're not really setting a total. They've verbally told me they're not setting a total. And no offence, you guys aren't really bowling that well.
Yeah.
You've got 32 extras. And he goes, all right, 4:30, give us half an hour if we can take some wickets, whatever. We're only 5 down.
Yeah.
So, long story short, the next half an hour rolls around.
How many runs in front were you at this point?
120.
Yeah, right.
At 4 o'clock or
yeah.
111. It was 100 and something.
Yeah.
And mind you, the grass was about 6 foot high. So good luck scoring quickly. Then the umpire got the shits because this one guy came at a bowled a 14 ball over. What felt like a 14 ball over. Every ball was a no ball, or a wide or a fuck. Yeah, they're just giving their part timers a go. Then the umpire finished over and said, "Look, I'm calling it. This is ridiculous. We're not here for training aspects. We're not here for throwdowns."
Yeah.
And then he got the Indian guy's response was, "I know how to fucking count. Don't tell me to fucking count. Fine, then we'll go." And then chucked a wobbly and didn't shake hands and rolled away, and his teammates were like, "Sorry about him."
Yeah, a bit of our Schofield.
Not our problem. But finished up there. Went to we had a bit of a piss up at the park. Then we went to the workers for a couple of hours, and then that was it for the cricket escapades. So we got the win.
Yeah, no, we got shout out to Michael Bailey.
Yeah, I was about to say big effort.
100.
Take it away.
Great innings, and I'll tell you what, 100 not out.
That's beautiful.
On the dot. I'll tell you what, special mentions to the umpire at the time. Really helping him out here.
Who's the umpire?
That was me.
Ah.
So we got the runs. I think he was like on 90, maybe even less. He might have been like 88 or something.
Yeah, still close. Close.
As we got the runs, so it was just like, we'll just play out the over. Just make sure there's no discrepancy in the scorebooks. Just make sure.
And
we win.
give him a chance at the 100.
Yeah.
It's not like you're saying let's play for 40
we'll
minutes.
We'll just play out the over. Anyway, it was 2 balls to go. He needed 12 to make his 100.
Wow.
It was a dot ball.
Yeah.
So he needed 12 off from 1 ball. But umpire.
Yeah.
Still 2 to come, mate.
Good bloke. Yeah. So here you
still
go.
2 balls to come.
Yeah.
So 6.
Yep.
So he needs 6 off 1. The couple of fielders are asking, isn't that over? No. One to come. Got it on the counter.
Was your team would have been scoring too, so
Yeah,
that helps.
And then it was very borderline whether it was 4 or 6, but
just call it.
Just call it a 6.
But even then, I feel like the other team, surely you'd let him have if he knows, fuck you, you're gonna lose anyway.
Yeah, but I don't know. It just saves the hassle. You don't want to go. Can we just bowl one more over?
True.
Where if you're just like, let's just finish the over we're on. It's a lot easier to kind of convince them to.
End it.
Yeah. Because you know yourself, when you've already lost, the last thing you want to do is hang around for another over just to see some cunt score 100.
That's true. That is true.
So yeah.
Shout out to Mike.
Mike.
That's hectic. He's so casual about it.
The best part is I don't know how he does it, but he counts his runs. So he hit the 6.
Really?
Yeah, he hit the 6. He's turned around. He's raised his bat straight away.
Wow.
He knew. No one told him.
He's such a humble fuck, but because all us Sevo boys.
I don't know how. I scored 10. I lost count about 3.
I guess scoring runs for him is fucking easy compared to you and I. He's so humble, but because all us Sevo boys were fucking getting around him, and he's like, yeah, it was alright.
Yeah, just another 100.
Right,
to be fair, he scored plenty of them.
I know, but all of us were so excited for him. He's like, yeah, we got the win. Well, fair enough. It doesn't come around often.
Yeah.
Regardless of what level you play.
Yeah. What about yesterday, mate?
Well done, Mike. By the way, we'll end on that. Well done. So yesterday was Monday, my birthday.
It was.
Not planned, but planned. So about a month ago, I spoke to Mum, and I came downstairs and said, I think I'm going to propose to Georgia. And she went, what the fuck? Just out of nowhere. I'm very impulse. So I contacted a guy that he's a, what are they called? A jeweler. Ringmaker jeweler. Shout out to Adam. Good bloke. Sorted that out within 2 weeks. By the time I paid, made it, delivered, or Mum picked it up, because me and George spend the weekends together.
Yeah.
And I had the plan to do it on my birthday, just because I'm not a massive fan of my birthday for many reasons. But woke up from work, finished work at 6 a.m, went to bed, woke up at 11, told her to come round. I'll explain how it went. So I didn't want her to think I was laying on the couch, because she can see into the house as you drive up the driveway.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd get on. She said I'll be there at 11:30. So I was like, oh sweet, I'll get on the fucking kneecap, nice and early, just so there's no whatever.
So you're just sitting there on your knee,
just waiting, looking at my phone, So I phoned on some Mexican music as she's driven up the driveway because I wanted to get a mariachi band
Yeah.
out for lunch. Like if I had it my way, it'd be out at lunch. They'd turn up. She'd go, "What the fuck?" and then realise what was happening.
Yeah.
But she's said to me, like, "Please don't do that." So I thought I'd do the right thing and not piss her off on what is more important to her. You know, it's more important for the woman, I think, by getting engaged than it is more the man. So I put the Mexican music on, and she was sort of just standing outside. And just to add to the story, my knee was fucking hurting.
How long were you down there?
I had tears in my eyes from my knee. I felt bad because she thought I was going for her. I had 8 minutes, 9 minutes. I was floorboards. I had a pillow. The pillow didn't fucking do nothing. So she comes in. You know, I do a little spiel. She realises what's happening because she sort of opened the door and was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Because I don't think she could, because the box is like a black box.
Yeah.
So I think the contrast from her being outside in the sun to me being indoors in the she couldn't see what I was doing. She's like, "What are you doing?" And then once she opened the door, she's like, "Oh, what the fuck?" And then she just threw her shit. She had like a vanilla Coke that went flying, fucking bounced around the hallway. And then I just asked. It was a really good experience. Like she said yes.
Oh, thank God.
It was a good experience.
Surprised with that haircut, though.
Yeah, well, I think I'll get back into that after this. So I asked, she said yes, and I was more excited her reaction. Like, yes, giving her the ring was cool, putting her on the finger was cool, but to me, seeing that initial second of realising what was happening, to me, I don't think I'll ever forget that, like, expression, that moment. So it was pretty cool seeing how happy she was. Then we went into lunch, lunch things, and then we went to her work. She had to pick up something from her work. Showed all the co-workers. They were all excited.
Yeah.
And then we just came home, did not much. Then went out to dinner with a few, like her parent, my parents, etc. So it was good. Just a casual, the way she would have wanted it.
Yeah.
I could have been a piece of shit and done it my way, but again, she wouldn't have given her honest reaction. It would have been very subdued and whatnot. So, yeah, I'm a lucky man, Will.
Oh, congratulations to you both.
Thank you, sir.
But yeah, I am surprised with her answer given that haircut.
Well, you want to know something? I sent her the picture of me mid-haircut.
Yeah.
And then she wrote, "What the fuck's happening? ... And I said, "What do you mean?" And then she goes, "I was just starting to like the mullet." And my response was, "Are you fucking kidding me? I've been growing this for like 2.5 years, and you, out of everyone, have lobbied for me to cut it since day one. And now that I'm mid-cut, you tell me that you like it. I thought I cut this for you, like, in the sense, for you, in the sense, like, because she didn't know what was happening.
Yeah.
It wasn't because of the engagement, but I thought, why not just clean myself up?"
Yeah.
And then she goes, "I was actually starting to like it." And she's being serious. So fuck you, Georgia. Seriously. I would have kept it if I knew this prior to the haircut. And she goes, I'm like, "Why didn't you verbally tell me?"
I feel like it's one of those things, like, she just likes to give you shit about it, but
Deep down,
it's like,
well,
doesn't mind it.
That's what made me laugh when everyone was like, "This is such a shit haircut." I'm like, "Well, why are you talking about it then?"
Yeah.
You obviously, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Because when you see a mate with a sick haircut, you don't go, "Cool haircut, dude."
Mm.
You just see it and you're like, "Oh."
Yeah.
So yeah, that was Big Monday. If I ever have another girlfriend, I'll know what to do this time. So I said this to George and she just shook her head and laughed.
Yeah. Just got to get that timing right when you go down on your knee. Just when it
because she said 11:30 and she's usually very good with her timings.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll trust that. And then when I was down there, I'm like, fuck, now I'm stuck here. Because my knee was fucking... The funniest part was, I went to put the ring on her, she went to kneel down, I went to get up, and then my knees went... And then she's like, "Okay, maybe sit up." And I was like, "Yes, please." So it was good. Good laugh, good time. She's happy, I'm happy.
Good shit.
Everyone's happy.
Yeah. Once again, just congratulations to you both.
Thanks, mate. Will's next.
Not anytime soon, I hope.
Well, why not?
Alright, let's go on to the drink of the week, eh?
Thirsty.
Very thirsty. This one, brought in by Michael Bailey, fresh off his 100.
This is good timing, really.
Well, that's it.
Did he...
I've been waiting for, a special performance to bring this one out.
Maybe you should drink one of these every game, or have it there.
Just have it, yeah.
Yeah, it could be like a good luck.
Could be. So Monster Energy Ultra peachy keen. That's the one there.
Peach
Zero
coloured
sugar.
can.
Zero sugar. So I'm immediately a little bit concerned.
Look, before you drink it, Monster, they're the best sugar-free fucking energy drink, I will say, overall.
Have you ever had this one before?
No, I haven't. So I was happy to see.
Mm.
I'm surprised I didn't get some, like, Scandinavian beer, though. I'm very surprised. I didn't get some Finnish fucking drop of liquor.
Well, we haven't had a good track record with it.
Well, that's all
with
right.
our alcohol, have we? So
The one that's going to hit, it's going to be outstanding.
it'll be good. One day,
Oh, it'll be awesome.
it's going to be the best thing we've ever drank, and it's just
Let's get into it. Peachy, bro. Peachy.
it's peachy.
That's actually pretty good.
I like it.
That's good.
Refreshing. It's a hot day today.
I'm a fan of that.
It goes
Big fan.
down nicely.
But could you drink it sporting? Like you're out sporting.
It's a strong flavour, isn't it?
Could you really scull that back and go, I'm feeling good?
I think you could.
You
I reckon
think
you could.
Like say if you come off 15 overs, it's not been good. They've scored 60 runs.
It's almost like not so much the flavour of it, but just the strength of it. It's like a red cordial.
Yeah, that like yeah, I get what you mean, like that. Great,
Yeah,
like, yeah.
Like if you scull it, it's going to sit in your guts.
Yeah.
In a hot day, but
That was good.
it'll go down.
That's high for me. That was actually pretty fruity.
Yeah.
You know what it reminds me of? What's that chewing gum that lasts like 4 chews before it loses its flavour? That old one in the yellow packet. What's it called? Two fruits? Juicy fruit? Juicy...
Something. I don't know.
Bro, it's like that same flavour.
I'll give it an 8.
Wow. I was going to give it a 7.
I
Hey,
don't mind it at all. Actually.
listeners, Will doesn't give 8s out willy-nilly, so fucking hell, maybe give it a try
Yeah.
on your next stop at the 7-Eleven / any metros /
That is very good.
Beauty. That one will go down easy. Can't wait for this Scandinavian beer to come in there.
Stay tuned.
Icelandic fucking liquor.
We'll get something from somewhere.
Yeah. Vietnamese fucking rice wine.
I'll just ask the BWF stuff.
Hey mate, can you give us your worst possible drink section? They've got a section of BWF's worst drinks. Staff earns $60 for fucking recommending this drink. Shall we move on?
Let's move on. We got some cricket happening.
We had some cricket happening.
had
We
some
got
cricket.
cricket happening. Cricket.
So cricket never stops.
It's sort of been jam-packed, eh?
Yeah.
It's like last 4 months.
It's been good because the World Cup's kind of taken everything, but whereas now that's over, there's kind of all these little things happening.
Yeah, little bits and pieces.
So
we talk
there was
about-
that T20 World Cup. Oh, not World Cup. The
So, yeah, that's
series.
The money grab series.
No one really cared about
Yeah.
or watched. I don't even think the Indians cared about it. They had like their C team playing. We had our C team playing. It was
Yeah, it was like, oh, Steve Smith, you want to play a game? And he's like, not really, but
Yeah.
I'll stay.
It's like, oh, but we'll let you open.
Ah, sure, I'll play. That was almost predicted. I said 5-0. I'm surprised. Oh, we only got one because Maxwell
just
fucking...
decided to do Maxwell things.
Prime Maxwell,
Yeah.
just doing random shit. Flicking his wrists, scoring sixes.
That's like that's probably one of the best T20 innings of all time. But like, no one cares.
No one's going to
So,
remember it in the sense because it meant nothing.
Yeah.
But shout out to India, 4-1. Sort of predicted it.
Yeah.
I thought it was more going to be a clean sweep.
Yeah.
That Bishnoi annoys the fuck out of me.
Oh, he's appealing.
So, bro, and that's it. He's appealing. Everything else, cool bloke. As soon as he starts to appeal, I'm like, you're a fuckhead.
It's missing like 3 sets of stumps.
Like the
Yeah,
one
but-
where he should have got the wicket, he didn't talk about much, but the one that was missing the wickets, he was fucking going up like someone had killed his dog. Super talented, love the celebration, but fucking hell, just can you not be a piece of shit when you
Just tone it down a little bit.
Like you could tell even the umpire was a bit like, buddy, I've said not out twice.
It's funny, they're like Indian umpires too, so.
Bro, did you see the wide ball?
Yeah.
I didn't care about this series, but I was watching parts of it at the other night.
Yeah.
And when I saw that wide not get given, I'm like, that is so fucking bookmakerish. Matt Wade is 5'2". Yes, that should have been a regulation ball to most people, but And like Matt Wade's a hothead, so I don't really care too much, but it just made me laugh.
Yeah, it's gone about a metre over his head.
The wide, just little things in that.
No one really cares, so it doesn't really matter.
I'm just surprised we got one. I'll be honest. So you must pull your hair out as an Indian fan.
But the Indians care, like they're getting crowds to it. So like,
Look,
I don't get it. Like,
I think
if that was happening here and you had
no one would turn up.
Yeah.
No one would turn up. It's sad. I think Indians care more about T20s, like fans of cricket.
Yeah.
I think it's the younger generation because you look in the crowd.
There's the IPL.
Yeah.
You know.
There's not many old blokes in the crowd really. When they were panned that way, it was just all young fellas ripping and tearing. Anyone stand out for you in that series? Anyone that you're excited to see in the future?
Not really. I didn't really watch much of it,
Short.
to be honest.
I like Short.
Short, he'll be good.
Oh, I'm a fan of Short.
Yeah.
He's going to be very fucking good.
Matty Wade was good, actually. Yeah. Just looking at scores, as I said, I didn't really watch much of it. But just looking at scores, he seemed to finish well. Like, he'd get 20, 30 not out off.
Even with the gloves, he was quiet.
16, 17 balls.
Well, that was the first time he got out in the whole
Yeah.
series. First time.
Yeah.
I guess he's coming out at 7.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think he probably should have batted himself a bit higher.
Yeah, 100%. Ben DeWash just can't bat, so move on from him.
Yeah.
See you, buddy. Cam Green. No, what's his name? Chris
Green.
Chris Green can't bowl.
No.
Good luck, Thunder. But yeah.
He can chuck him, though.
Yeah, fuck. Didn't he get banned for like a year? That's wild.
Yeah. So, anyway, also, Big Bash is coming up.
It is.
Speaking of the
Thursday.
Thunder and Chris Green. Thursday night.
Big Bash, thoughts?
Seems to start a bit earlier this year.
Yeah, and
It's normally a bit like closer to Christmas.
it's more like mid. It's like 15th of December or something.
Yeah.
I like the Big Bash for the fact that it's on.
It's good
Like
around Christmas. It's good around Christmas when you're
nothing.
you're not working. You're just laying in bed. It's just on in the background, something to watch.
Yeah.
You know, you might have family around, just mates over, that kind of thing. I think now's a little bit early for it. I'm not ready for it yet.
Will's not ready. Cancel, guys. Like BBL, Big Bash League. Cancel yourself, mate.
Too early. Just hold it on.
Let's get into a few predictions off the top. Who wins? Team. What team wins? You can have 2. Obviously, I'll give you 2.
I think.
So you can be biased and you can be non-biased. Mine are both non-biased.
It all depends over availability, doesn't it? Like it's.
Yeah, I think the Sixers are there
I reckon
again.
the Stars, on paper, probably have the best team, but they never fucking win for some reason.
Yeah, the Melbourne teams just like to shit the bed.
Yeah.
Really.
I
reckon
because there's not going to be any real ODI cricket, I don't think, going on.
Nah.
So
everyone's
like
should
Stoinis, Maxwell, they're all going to play pretty much the full season.
Yeah. Well,
I think
Smith's
they've got.
intended.
Have they got Quinton? Who's picked him up?
Yeah. Who was it?
Because he's out for the first few games, but then he'll be right.
Well, I think he was just sort of just wanted a break.
Yeah.
You know, fair enough. Fucking.
So I think they've probably got the strongest team, but I don't think they'll win because they shit the bed all
I'll
the time.
go Sixers and I'll go strikers.
Strikers.
Just
Rashid Khan's out.
Yeah, off the dome. I'm just going off the dome. No team picks. No nothing.
Yeah. Well, Matt Short, he could.
was-
Travis Head maybe
I
might
was so-
get a game or 2.
I was so impressed with him the other night. Like, fuck, he's good.
Yeah, I reckon Scorchers are always thereabouts, aren't they? So
Sixers and Scorchers, they
Yeah.
should be banned for a season just to see who else could win. You don't know, Perth could fucking have a crack.
Who
knows?
Thunder will be interesting because Warner, when he
Well, is he gonna
retires,
play-
I think he's gonna, or is he? He's probably gonna fuck off to some other T20 league.
Let's be real, he's going to do the whole T20 circuit for 2 years and then probably fully retire, I dare say.
Yeah.
Or try and make when's the next T20 World Cup?
Next year, I think.
I reckon that'll be on the calendar.
I don't understand
I'll
the
go
T20 World Cups. It's on every 2 years. To me, that's stupid.
Everything else is 4 years.
Yeah. I don't understand.
I think because just the way T20
I think
is growing.
I think it's just Indians. Like the market's there for them.
Well, yeah, bro.
Like they're gonna watch it no matter what, so they're just gonna. It's
They-
just a money grab.
Well, yeah, they love it, bro. They've said we don't really give a fuck about the long form of the game.
And then you've got the Olympics now, where T20 is gonna.
Yeah, that's
be
gonna be interesting, actually.
I just. It's
can't wait
too
to
much. There's too much T20 going on.
I can't wait to see Finland versus Australia and we win by 480
Yeah.
runs. That's gonna be cool.
I was speaking to a mate the other day about it, and
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind seeing T20 World Cups like gone, and just have the Olympics as your T20 World Cup.
Yeah, try and have more value on the Olympics.
Yeah, and then
That makes sense.
increases the importance of that World Cup because you're not getting it every fucking.
What if the Olympics
2
ever
weeks.
drop the fucking cricket though now?
Yeah.
That's going to be the issue. But I do like that idea, but they won't do it. They'll lose money.
Yeah.
Instead of
Well,
doing
that's
it
it.
once every... Yeah, it's all money now. It's all a business.
But I don't understand how it's sustainable to have that much interest for like you think of the FIFA World Cup.
No, I do.
If they had a World Cup every year, it loses its interest.
Yeah. And that's probably one of the... Everyone would say the most prestigious tournament, regardless of sport.
Yeah, like the ODI World Cup, it's on every 4 years, so to win it is a big deal.
It's more. That's why people are upset when they lose.
You don't get another chance until 4 years' time,
Yeah.
and by that time you've got a whole new team.
Yeah,
There's all different variables happening. Whereas if you're going to play again in 12 months' time, like
it doesn't hold us the same way.
yeah, so
Well, you watch, bro. Even our Saturday cricket, one day it's going to get converted into 1 days only, which I'm fine with. But I'm also I love the idea of a 2 week game, right?
Yeah.
I think realistically they should probably remove outrights and figure out a way to. Yeah, look, it's going to get to 1 days eventually because of availability.
Yeah.
Easier. It's probably cheaper insurance wise. You know,
a lot of the players don't like 2 days.
well, a
Like
lot
we
can't-
both do.
A lot can't commit to it. I
Yeah.
think it's not the fact that they like it or not. I think it's the fact that, say, if they can play 1 week and they can't play the next, they have to sacrifice a whole game worth 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, week by week, oh, yep, Will's in because he's here, Mitch has got an engagement party, da-da-da-da. It's easy to manage. I think it's going to get to that point. In that point, just make, like, you play 32 overs. We play 40.
No, we play 40.
You play 40?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe
40
not.
in 1 day is, and then 65
65 max or some shit in a 2 day. Yeah, I think it should be like 40 overs. Maybe even start earlier.
Yeah.
Because you're bowling, theoretically, you're meant to bowl 80 overs in a day. That's a lot of fucking overs. So, it will 1 day. 100%.
Oh,
like,
I reckon it'll just be T20.
it'll hit all
one
the
day.
comps, PDCA, fucking Shires, fucking you lot.
Well, we used to have a couple of T20s. We got rid of them this year, which is.
We had it 1 year,
But
and then they made every captain in every grade vote.
Yeah.
And from A grade to like B15s, I think there was 14 votes to keep them.
Yeah.
14 captains in a whole competition to keep them.
Yeah.
It was the vote. I can't remember the figure, but I remember sending it to the boys' inbox, and I remember just saying, "Good, fuck them."
But if you
off."
want to play T20 cricket, there's enough comps out there that do
just play last man
T20s.
stands.
Yeah,
it's
that's
the
it.
biggest comp in the world behind your major leagues.
Yeah.
Can I bring up something?
Go for
Can we move on?
Yeah.
I have a topic.
Mm.
We're going to go to the football.
The football.
The football.
Right.
The old Bulldogs. We all take the piss out of the fucking Nick Pollard sombrero, but how big is that dog pound kennel money?
To be fair,
They're signing every fucking utility.
they're signing everyone, but they're not fucking good players. You've got fucking Salmon, you've got Kurt Mann.
Surely it adds up, dude. Surely.
I don't know where they're going to play. They've signed about 6 utility players.
I can't imagine Kurt Mann would have left the Knights on a decent wicket to come to the Bulldogs for lesser money.
Yeah.
Can you? Like, really? He's guaranteed that 14 spot.
Yeah.
Unless Jaden Brayley somehow turns back into Superman.
And unless the Bulldogs have offered him a position somewhere.
After. Or...
No, like
Oh, guaranteed spot in the team.
like a starting spot.
Well, bro, they got Curran now too.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good signing. I do
You're
like that one.
You're not kicking out... What's his name, the guy with the mullet? I'm having a mind blank. The biggest...
Preston.
Preston's their best player last
Well,
year.
he's probably going to play lock, I would say, because Luke Thompson they're losing.
Well, do you want to try something? Do you want to try and name what we think their team's going to be?
We wouldn't do that.
Fullback. Number one. That's what was like.
Well, I think they'll start with
Taff.
Crichton. I think they'll start with
You
Crichton.
think they'll start with Crichton
I
and
think
see
they'll
how
start
it
with
goes?
Crichton. I think they'll give him first crack.
Yep.
Um,
And then this is where your utility thing comes in, because where does Taff go?
well, he's
Like,
so they've got Drew Hutchison too. I forgot about him.
yeah,
So, yeah. Who are their utility players? They've got Taff.
they've literally signed.
They've got Connor Tracy now.
Yeah.
Drew Hutchinson.
That's all very good utilities.
Jamin Salmon.
Yep.
Jake Turpin.
Oh wait, Turpin left Roosters?
Yeah.
Wow. I did not even know that. There you go. Terps.
Then they've also got Kurt Mann.
Surely he's your 14 out of all those listed.
So they've got like what, 6 utility players here that they've signed.
And 2 are injured. The rest are healthy.
I don't get it. Where are they going to play them all?
Alright, let's go.
Their reserve grade team's going to be stacked.
Oh, dude, they're going to win that with ease. Let's go through it then.
So I reckon.
We can disagree. You reckon?
I reckon Crichton at number 1. They'll at least start with.
I want Crichton at number 1.
Don't think he's going to play well at number 1.
Yeah.
I think there's going to be a lot of media scrutiny over it because they're going to lose their first 3 or 4 matches.
Bulldogs traditionally start well though. That's the issue. They usually go like 2 from 3 and then shoot the bed after that.
Yeah.
Alright.
Do you reckon they'll start with him?
Look. I want them to start with him, but I don't think they will. I think Taff will start. I can't imagine Taff would have left the Bunnies. It's the same position. He'll be in the exact same position.
Yeah.
They're trialling, but they were trialling Latrell.
Unless the Bunnies didn't want him.
That's true, but I can't imagine they wouldn't not want him, unless they want that Munro to be the backline. He can sort of just space.
Yeah.
Wing, fullback. Anyways, to Blake Wilson, one of their better players. I think he was one of their better players.
So you'd have him and Adokar as your wingers?
I think you sort of have to keep Adokar. He's on too big of a wicket to play in reserve grade.
Yeah.
3, Jerry, you'd assume.
Yeah, he'll be one of them.
Jerry would be one, and then
maybe Tracy.
Well, if
or
healthy, you've got the young Lebanese guy. He was injured. He came back way too early. He was their best player for the first 6 weeks. He was on the wing. I'm having the biggest mind.
Not Alamotti.
No. You say his name and I'll fucking bang. Lebanese international. Fucking what's his name?
Averillo?
No. He's gone. We'll come back to it, but it's going to be him. He played in the centres to finish the year.
Oh, yeah.
Carraz. So you've got... Well, we think...
Or he plays centre, wing.
I think they'll put him in the centres now because of his injury. He gained some weight in the off-season, I'm hearing.
I reckon they'll play him on the wing.
I think they should play him on the wing, but...
I think they'll play him on the wing and they'll drop Blake Wilson.
I think Wilson's too good to be dropped now, man. He finishes every fucking...
And I think they'll have one of their utility players in centre.
Well, Tracy's out.
Tracy, you've got... Oh, he'll be right for the start of the season.
Drew Hutchinson. How do you say his name?
Drew Hutchinson. He can play centre.
He'll be the injury replacement. If there's any injury, he'll come in. I reckon he'll be the first choice. To
for
come
the halves.
In. Yeah, anywhere. If there's a massive injury somewhere, he'll just... Because he's quite big too. He's a big lad.
Yeah. And then their halves will be, what?
Burton
and Sexton, probably?
Yeah, Burton and Sexton. Hooker. We'll just go through all the main positions.
Well, you got Marnie.
Marnie will stay on.
There. And then you've got Turpin maybe off the bench.
Turpin as the backup, but then...
There's not going to get any fucking spots for him off the bench.
That's what I don't get. I guess, would you say...
Like they've got depth this year at least.
I was going to say, would you say it's a good problem to have? Or actual...
Not really,
bit of a
because
headache?
you'd rather have better players in the positions instead of signing depth players.
Who's their forward pack? Max King, he'll start. Is it Max King?
Max King. Because they've lost
the
Pangai
left.
So their second row will be Preston and kick out.
Well, that's what I mean.
And then probably Curran at lock.
Curran's got to go lock now. That's what I mean. It's. And he would not have left the Warriors.
You know what? Their forward pack's not bad.
No, their forward pack's awesome.
Like their second row lock, they could probably do with one more big boy.
Burton really needs to have a good year. I think Bulldogs fans have been very
underwhelmed.
Look, I think they love him. I think they truly do love him. But I think this is the year where Bulldogs fans go, okay, please, brother.
Well, he hasn't really taken a game by the scruff of the neck and just...
I remember one good game, and that's it, against the Sharks. He ripped us to shreds and they still lost.
Yeah.
Like, he may have had his best game ever and they still lost. But I think this is the year that Bulldogs fans will say, okay, we expect something.
Well, they've signed Liam Knight as well.
He signed last year. That's what I mean. Another interchange forward, you'd assume. He's only 29 too, so... they got a bit of a headache. rolling forward.
Yeah.
So what do you reckon? Taff or Crichton?
I think Crichton.
Yep.
I think Taff will be
The backup for injury.
Yeah.
Or unless Crichton shits the bed.
I mean, I would say he's a perfect number 14, but they've got.
But then where does
6 of
Carraz fit in? Oh, bro,
Carraz will be a wing.
I've just had a thought about this. Say if everyone's healthy.
Yeah.
In that back line. Ignore fullback. We'll just pretend fullback's locked and loaded.
Yeah.
Wilson, best finisher in the team, in my opinion.
I don't think he'll make the team. At full strength, I don't think Wilson will get there.
Avarillo, Jerry.
Well, Avarillo's gone.
And, not Avarillo. So you got Wilson, Fox, Jerry. Well, what's that? The one that was there last year. He left, didn't he?
Alamotti.
Yeah,
he's gone. Yeah.
Penrith, of course. Good pick up. You watch him turn into a little beast when he has to play. They've got like 6 possible spots for 4 positions.
Yeah, I think it'll be Carraz, Adokar, and then Sherry and one of the utilities as the other centre. Kurt Mann, maybe.
You could even Kurt Mann. I feel like we're forgetting someone. But we'll move on because fuck.
But it's not.
I hope they have
it's
a
not
good
the
year.
worst team. Like when you're going through it 1 to 17.
I hope they have a good year, man. I really do.
It's not the worst team. Their forward packs, especially their second row and lock, is up there with one of the better 3 players of the club.
I'd have Preston as a top 5 back rower, and that was his rookie year.
Yeah,
he was unreal.
Kick out can do stuff.
We've only seen sample sizes with him yet, so it's hard to.
Because he was injured most of last year anyway, so
Like,
he didn't really
bro,
get the chance to.
You wouldn't have many people in front of Preston right now.
Yeah.
You'd have Nakora, and then maybe. Fuck, I can't that's what I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends what type of back row you're looking for. I guess, you know. But fuck, I'd have him top 5, off the top of the dome.
Yeah, I would.
Not many would be better than him right now, and he gives he really has a crack.
I guess it just depends on how well they can combine as a combination.
That's the
and they're hard. I think that's the biggest thing. If Burton and Sexton can kind of combine well, they'll go alright. I think
Sexton will give you a 7 out of 10 every week. Does that make sense? Like he'll just be.
He's a solid player. He's not gonna.
He'll break the odd game open, and then he'll just play his role.
He's a good game manager.
Yeah, and I think this is the year for Burton. If Burton can really fucking grab that, pack and tell him, you lead me forward, I'll guarantee you wins.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. The Bulldogs could seriously be a top 8. They really could. This could be the year that they make the top 8.
What about just food for thought?
Next year.
So this season or next
season, so 2025.
Yeah.
They can sign Jerome Luai.
Yeah. I think that's their plan. I think they're going to move off Fox. Hence why I think they're going to get Blake Wilson to start. I think if they don't do it by this year, it'll be guaranteed gone by next year. Because I think they're going to realise we may have oversigned him.
Yeah.
Overspent. Not overspent. Not in the sense that he's not worth it. He's worth it, but I think they're realising now youth is probably the way going forward.
Yeah.
And I think Blake Wilson and co have showed enough. Like, bro, he was finishing some tries that should never have been tries.
Yeah.
Off some of Burton's outlandish cutout balls. They could, and with all the Panther balls.
I mean, most of the tries they scored, to be honest, is like Burton kicking to Adokar, and then
those early kicks.
That's kind of how the majority of their.
Where do you see the Bulldogs finishing in all seriousness this year? Give them a bracket, so we'll go.
They were awful.
We'll go 1 to 4, 4 to 8, 8 to 12, 12 to last.
So I think last year, I know they didn't come last, but I think they were the worst team in the comp.
Yeah.
By a fair distance. When you look at their particularly defensively.
Yeah.
And they didn't offer much in attack either. So
yeah,
I think they can stay healthy because they did have a lot of injuries throughout the year. I think Crichton is going to be big. I think a lot of it's going to come down to Crichton. If he can start well at fullback.
Yeah. Well, he's going to break some games open.
Yeah, and then also the halves. Marnie was disappointing.
Yeah, bro, I was a big fan of Marnie at Parramatta, right? Because I used to watch a lot of Parramatta games. My dad, my mum support them. And he was awesome.
Yeah.
Like, as a Parramatta, I don't know if it's system-wide and it's just going to take some time, but I hope this is the year that he can just get back to that. Because he was on the cuffs of taking an Origin jersey of fucking...
Harry Grant.
At one point.
Yeah.
There was discussion.
About
and it
it,
wasn't the media. It was the coach going, yeah, I've got 2 in mind.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, shit. Like, he's that close. I hope he can get back to that just for his sake. Do you think the leadership role is too much on him?
I think so. I think he's trying to do too much.
I think he's a verbal leader. I think if the boys are down, he'll get, he'll buoy the boys.
I think
he'll get them going.
He tries to overplay his hand a little bit too much now, because he doesn't have those senior halves around him. Like he did at Parramatta, he had Moses Gutherson.
Yeah.
Kind of telling him what to do. He just had to do his thing.
Yeah. Well, respectfully,
he didn't have to try and cover other positions and try and
that makes a lot of sense.
Force things. Whereas at Bulldogs, he's kind of that only, well, one of their only creative options. Yeah. So he's trying to create more than what he would at Para. I think it's just too much for him. So
you can attest to this. I think Moses might be the angriest halfback in the sense he demands a lot.
Yeah.
Right? In a good way. Like, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
You need to have someone that's going to alpha, swear at you, tell you to get into a position. Whereas I think Burton, that's not his personality. I think Moses really fed off someone just revving him up.
Yeah.
Get me to this spot. Hit me here. This and that. Whatever their key words are.
Yeah.
And I think Burton might have to sit down and go, just fucking boss me around, dude. Because Moses, although he's a bit of a CUNT the way he speaks on the field, he got the Parramatta into a good spot. He's turned the club around.
Yeah.
They were shit when he got there. He went there when they were shit. People forget that.
Yeah.
And he's really been him and Gutherson.
Yeah.
They've been the ones that have stuck and just said, fuck it, we'll get you somewhere. Especially Gutho, he's fucking free. I reckon they're going to be 8 to 12.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think they'll make the 8, but I think they're going to improve.
But I think 2025, it's on. That's a year to
they just need...
I don't know, but...
They need a half. I think they need... I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm still not convinced on Burton.
I think Burton's a great centre.
He was playing halfback a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Before Sexton got there.
Yeah.
Which I don't think... I think... If anything, he's a 5'8". I don't think he's a halfback. I don't think he runs the team. He's got a good boot on him. That's
he's got a great running game. He doesn't use it enough.
Yeah.
He's so big, bro. He's 6'5" or some shit.
Well, I think because he's got the 7 on his back, he feels like he has to kind of pass and try and create that way instead of running.
I'll say this. I reckon they could finish top 8 depending on their forward pack. It's going to be very forward pack dependent.
Yeah. If they can stay fit, like their top team can stay fit for the whole season, which is unlikely.
Let's face it. No team can.
They're a chance, I think, but I don't know. I think apart from the utility players, they don't have much depth in their forwards.
Yeah.
So if one forward goes down, you bring a reserve grader up.
That's true. They got depth everywhere, but probably the one position you want depth.
Yeah. Even their starting, their front row is probably quite weak. Their back row is great.
Oh, the back row is fucking outstanding.
But their front row is probably you'd want someone better there.
Yeah.
But hey, who knows?
I'm going to say 8 to 12.
Yeah, I think they'll be closer to 12 than 8.
Yeah. I think, it really depends on, as you said, the halves, forwards.
Yeah.
Because you're going to get your back rowers are going to be humming every game.
Yeah. I think they'll be 12 to 14, to be honest.
I just feel bad for Bulldogs fans, man. They really are the most passionate fucks out there, and, they're just in this massive rebuild that should never have happened. I've never seen a team rebuild this long.
Yeah.
It took Moses 2 seasons. Yes, people like to get a Parramatta, and that helps being in the Central West. But still, quickly, where does Adam Fanor-Blake go? Every club wants him. Every club has stuck their hand up.
He's staying for one more year at the Warriors.
Yeah, he's agreed to the Warriors. I'll stay here.
Yeah.
Not be a dog.
Yeah.
Or not be a dog, but you know what I mean.
It's strange because, obviously I don't know what's going on in his personal life, but he went to the Warriors for personal reasons. And now he wants to go back for personal reasons. I don't know.
Yeah, elders or something within his family might be sick. You don't want to go into it. You just assume it's something family orientated.
But no, I think the Bulldogs will be looking at him for sure.
Oh, fucking oath.
They can,
surely.
Because he's that front rower.
He's the guy. He's the guy.
If he's in that team, now they're a top 8 team.
Oh, massively.
So
I've got 4 teams. I've got Dragons. Him and Blake Laurie would be awesome to see together. I've got... I'd like the Eels to make a play at him. I think adding him to your forward pack would be fucking outstanding.
That would be great. I don't think we have the money for it.
That's the issue. You'd have to probably put headlines in the media that you hate Gutherson again. I've got, obviously, the Bulldogs, and the Sharks rumours are making me a bit...
Tigers?
I think, look, I mean this with the utmost respect. They could offer him 3.5 mil a season. He's not going there.
Yeah.
He's at the later half of his career.
How close is he with Benji?
Yeah, who knows? Well, that's again, who knows?
You know.
Popularity, they might be boys. Fucking, you never know.
That's it.
I'm really excited for the Shark rumours. They've only just come up yesterday. I haven't delved too much into it, but theoretically, it makes sense.
He would be good for the Sharks because you're lacking that kind of.
We have good forward pack,
but you don't have many with a good motor. Like you've got a lot of players that can play 20 meters, 20 minutes really well, and then
bang on, 100%.
They're fucked.
We have really good depth in the forward pack, but you get 40 minutes out of them, and they're fucked.
Yeah.
Which fair enough. That's obviously the players that Fitzy has tried to get in.
It's like your entire forward pack are like bench impact players.
Yeah. Except for Hammond-Ueli, everyone can only play 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Even he sometimes gets a bit gashed.
Yeah.
I only get excited theoretically. Like the boy in me is excited. Moylan's left.
Yeah.
He was on quite a good wicket.
Mm.
You know, I don't want to get into numbers, but I think he was close to 450 a year, which is quite a good wicket.
Yeah.
Finucane's off contract next year. Finucane's a lot older.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to re-sign.
Finucane's missed a lot of games.
Yeah.
I think if Finucane...
I think he will struggle to get another
contract, unless it's the Sharks, on like a 1 year, whatever amount.
Yeah.
So, I'm excited. Tracy's left. He would have been on a pretty good wicket because we re-signed him once.
Mm.
I reckon we dare say have about 600,000 to spend it this year, next year.
Yeah.
For someone like him. You add Fennell Blake to any pack, right? Unreal. Add him to that Sharks pack. Imagine him and Nico Hines lurking through the middle. Like, the boy in me is excited theoretically, but again, it's up to Adam Fennell Blake. Do you take the money? Do you take? Do you want a chance at winning? Do you want to?
Yeah, well, that's it. He's not going to get as much at Cronulla.
Yeah, he'll get 600 at Cronulla, but he can get 950 at the Bulldogs.
Yeah.
He can get $1 million at the Dragons. He can get 6.6 million at the Tigers. Fucking. It really depends.
Yeah. All right, let's go on to our best bets, eh?
Best bet.
BBL.
Tell me, baby. Hit me with it.
Let's go. It's been a while, actually. My last best bet.
Tossing.
No.
The king of the toss.
It was the WBBL. It was that.
Yeah.
Hannah or something.
I tried to.
She did well. She was the second top
She
scorer.
was second. I cried for you. Sadly.
She almost got there, but I think someone scored 100 that match. So.
They did.
Yeah.
I mean, you were close, but you weren't close. Does it make sense?
So, anyway, she's my favourite player now. So.
Yeah, I got a jersey. It's on pre-order.
So this week.
Yes.
Oh, did you do it last week with Ravi?
No, we didn't. I didn't want to bamboozle Ravi on the spot.
No.
Love you, Ravi.
Well, you didn't have anyone to have the disclaimer, so.
Well, that's right, and you've gotten really good at this disclaimer. I'm scared. You've had a 2-week period off.
I'm nervous.
So
nerves are setting in.
Tongue twister.
Now I'm going Josh Philippe.
Yep.
For the Sixers. He loves the Big Bash. He's never really kind of stepped up to international cricket.
He had a chance the other night.
He did.
Or 2 nights.
Didn't do much, did he?
Chopped it on twice, I think.
Did he?
Yep.
Oh.
Nice.
Love
you.
It's at the SCG.
Yep.
He likes scoring at the SCG. I think all his good runs have come at the SCG. I don't think he scored many runs anywhere else, to be honest.
Yep.
So $4.30 for him to top score for the Sydney Sixers. Not for the whole match, just the Sixers.
He'll open too, so that could be a very good
he'll
shot.
Open with Smith, I would imagine.
Or they'll go with Vince maybe. Sometimes they like going with Vince.
Yeah, so I think him, $4.30 for him to top score.
Since when did he fucking sign a DSC, by the way?
Did he?
That bamboozled the fuck out of me.
What was he with before?
Kookaburra.
Yeah, that's right.
I was so confused. I'm like, who's this guy with the DSC? This is before they had the...
I wonder if he's got DSC gloves then, when he's keeping.
He must do now.
Oh, I don't like that.
Because I was so confused, man. I was like, who is that? And they're like, oh, Josh Philippe's opening the... I was like, what? Since when? Like, he's iconic. For me, him and that Kookaburra, iconic.
Yeah.
Just having a slap every December.
Oh, I hope he doesn't go the gloves. That's... Ooh, I don't like that at all.
Let's face it, he'd have Kookaburra gloves, DSC brand. That's what they all do.
I'm off him now. Don't jump on that.
No, jump on that. So you're going Josh Philippe to top score for the Sixers.
Yep.
At $4.30.
$4.30.
I don't mind that.
But remember, you win some, you lose more.
Fuck, he hasn't missed a beat there, viewers.
Still got it.
So I've gone on. There's a Steve Smith hub Read
that's,
that what
that's
you want.
hot.
Read of that what you want. If there's anything with the word hub in it, my mind is wondering. I should click on this. So I did.
Ears are open.
I'm listening. I heard Steve Smith hub. I'm thinking shirtless. I'm thinking sweaty. I'm thinking cricket bats. So I've been pondering through there, and I saw Steve Smith to score a 50, just something light. Well, for him, you know, he scored about 600 runs off 4 games. That's what it felt like last year. That's at $3.25. And remember,
You win some, you lose more.
gamble what you're willing to lose. That's my big thing. Don't gamble.
Remember what you could be buying instead.
That's right. You could be buying a Parramatta Eels jersey from Bali, purple and yellow. You could be buying a tattoo booking like Will's done for the Parramatta to win this premiership. You could get an engagement ring, Will. You could.
You could. I'll tell you what, you could if Josh Phillippe.
Yeah, well,
If he turns up,
I'm surprised you didn't go to the toss.
I thought about it. I'm not confident though with the Big Bash yet.
That's true. That's true.
I'll just have a look. First couple of games, just kind of work out the form.
Put your little toe in the water.
Yeah, that's it.
Just get the alligator swimming.
I just want to see their technique first. Cummins, I know what he's up to.
Yep.
I know his form. I know. Just like to watch a few games first, just to
view the field, view the playing styles,
just check out the form,
seeing if the Renegades
the techniques.
Yeah, seeing if the Renegades are going to be last or they're going to be last.
But next week there'll be a toss bet. Don't worry.
Jesus Christ, buckle up.
Now we're in December now.
Yes, we are.
It's Christmas time.
Well, yeah, you could say
it's
that.
Christmas season.
It is.
Okay. Now I love my Christmas.
Oh yeah, he loves the Christmas.
I do. Okay.
The moth and around.
I love my lights. My lights have been set up. I've still got a little bit of work to go.
Have you got the Grinch out the front somewhere, or surely?
I don't like this. I don't like this chat.
Dude!
No, I don't like this chat about me being the Grinch.
Dude.
I like Christmas. I never said I didn't like Christmas.
You just said you hated your dad's cooking, you hated the festive part about it, you hated fucking family, you hated your fucking mum, you hated your sister, you hated your... Like, even my mother, she was like, why does Will hate Christmas? And we didn't speak about it. She just listened to the podcast and go, can you answer me this? Why does Will hate Christmas? And I go, Mum, I've had about 4 messages like this already.
I like Christmas. Christmas is good.
It's just... Will, plead your case to the people listening, watching at home.
I like my Christmas. It's good, okay? There's Christmas lights. Christmas lights are great. You know, you got the day off, you're drinking. It's good. It's good. It's just not my favourite public holiday, which is what this discussion was about originally.
Okay.
And then it's turned into me hating Christmas. I don't hate Christmas. I like it.
People at home, he's just put his case forward. You let us know in a post that we'll put up stating whether you believe him or not. It's up to you.
I like Christmas.
He loves Christmas.
It's December time.
He loves Christmas, guys.
I love Christmas. So the lights are set up. I went Christmas light looking last night. It was good.
Did you actually?
I did.
Oh, wow.
So I've got like a
fetish. What?
I've got like this inflatable pig that I bought the other day. It's got like a Santa hat.
Did you and Mike go to the same shop? Fucking hell.
I've got a dinosaur coming tomorrow.
Does it squeal?
So, you know, mate, if you're driving around the streets, you see an
inflatable
pig. That's my house.
It might not be Will's house, but it might be. Okay, there's probably more than one inflatable pig.
There's a pig, there's a dinosaur. We've got a whole farm going on.
Please don't knock on the door. You could get some fucking Mick Taylor looking like ready to kill you. Yeah.
Yeah. So
where's this leading to?
Well, doing them a Christmas light looking. You've got the Christmas songs in the background. You know, a little bit festive. Got me thinking. What's your favourite Christmas songs?
How many have I?
Let's just go top 3.
Okay. Do you have your top 3 with you?
I've got it.
You go first.
All right.
I've got 2 in my head. I need to think of one that... I think we might have the same number 1.
I'm going to go number 3.
Give us your 3,
It's a classic. It's a classic. Everyone knows it. Look, it's not anything like super creative, but it's just...
It's good.
It's good.
There's nothing wrong with
You
that.
know the words, you sing along.
Yep.
Jingle Bells.
Okay. I wasn't expecting that, but okay.
It's good.
Number 2. Now, I don't know if you know this song. Do you know John Williamson? True Blue.
Yeah.
Home Among Gum Trees.
Yeah.
So he's got a song.
He writes a lot. Also, he writes a lot of music. I didn't know.
Yeah.
For other people, like a lot.
So he's got a song called "Santa Bring Me a Dinosaur."
Okay.
If you haven't heard it, give it a listen.
I think you can play like 3-4 seconds without getting copyrighted. So put it up to the mic. Okay. That's actually catchy, dude.
Santa, bring me a dinosaur.
Alright.
So it goes off. That's my number 2.
Yep.
And number 1, Justin Bieber, Mistletoe.
Get fucked. That's your number 1.
That's my number 1.
Why?
It's just good. I like it.
Well, I'm gonna get flamed for mine, but that's fine. Why the fuck is Justin Bieber your number 1?
It's a good song.
You don't like Baby, but you like Mistletoe.
You don't like Mistletoe?
No, not really.
Oh.
Not by Justin Bieber. Anyway, if I saw him under the mistletoe, he'd be getting a fucking nucky fucking sandwich. My 3. Just rocking around the Christmas tree, dude.
I like it.
Just,
I like it.
I guess, you know, as you said, solid, not good, not bad.
Yeah.
Does the job.
You know the words.
That's right. This one's more for a sentimental value. It's similar to your I Want a Dinosaur.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called, but it's the same sort of preface.
What's it called?
I want a hippopotamus for Christmas.
I like. I've never heard it, but I like it.
You can play it for, like, it's... And the only reason I like it is because many years ago, my younger cousins, who I fucking love to death, they had a little performance on it. And yeah, it holds more value than just the song. But I think it's like, I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. That's the one. That thing. So that's it. And it's just some little... Here we go. So yeah, that's it. And number 1, I'm going to get flamed for this, but, you know, have a guess. I'll give you some hints. She goes MIA for 11 months in a year. She goes MIA for 11 months in a year.
You're not doing this.
She freezes over her bank account until December 1st.
Well, hope you enjoyed the podcast.
One of the greatest songs of all time, because
See you next week, guys.
she makes about $1 million fucking dollars in 3.5 weeks. Mariah Carey. All I want for Christmas.
Ravi, you can come back next week. I'm resigning, that's it.
You know, it's iconic. You hate it. You hate it.
So why is it your number 1 if you hate it?
Because I love it. I love it because I hate it. And I sing it to Georgia and she hates it.
As she should. It's terrible.
Wow. Mariah Carey, please come on the podcast. You can sit right here. We'll get Will out with his pig and his dinosaur. Yeah, let us know what your favourite is. I feel like we've missed a massive one, but that's fine. That's our list. You can get fucked. We don't really... Look, it's our list.
I hate that that's your number 1.
I'm happy that it's rubbed you the wrong way. I like that. This is why I pick it as number 1. Okay, guys, let us know. We're going to put up another post at some point of this week. What do you think about that song?
Look, maybe we should do a poll.
A poll on the story.
Justin Bieber, Mistletoe.
Oh, actually, let's do it.
And then
I think
Mariah
Bieber will
Carey.
win just because that was when he had the fucking little
He had the fringe
homo
going.
fringe going. Like, I'm 12 years old. Fucking look at me.
Still slaps though.
Oh, dude. Maybe for you. I don't know what you're doing by yourself. Mariah Carey or Justin Bieber? That's all I'm going to ask. Yeah.
No.
You want to finish your rant? I'll let you finish your rant. You started it.
I don't know what to rant about now. I've got plenty of options you've given me.
Give me a
That
moment.
is poor from you. But no, my rant is your haircut.
Yep.
You've gotten rid of that mullet.
Yep.
It's just...
What do they say? If you love something, let it go.
No.
It was really sad. Have you seen the video?
Of you cutting it? Yeah.
You've seen it? The barber guy? Yeah, the barber put it up.
Yeah.
Even he was like, you want to get rid of it? I was like, yeah.
You couldn't... No, I just... Don't.
Merry Christmas. Point of conversation. Maybe that's why I did it.
Yeah, but it's not going to be positive conversation, is it?
True.
Just can't have people coming up to you being, why the fuck did you do that,
Yeah,
you dickhead?
look, things happen. I'm still a bit depressed about this. We won't go into it. I am depressed about this. Had the haircut a week ago today. Around this time too. So...
Yeah. Anyway, bring back the mullet.
Anyway, I'll go fuck myself apparently. Will I don't know what he's going to do in that room with mistletoe. Yeah, look, I wouldn't want to be a fly on the wall in his room late at night.
Wouldn't want to be an inflatable dinosaur watching.
Oh, dude, Piggy's going to be squealing. Squeal like a pig sort of stuff. Will hasn't had McDonald's for 3 weeks. He's having withdrawals. That's a lie.
I had it yesterday.
Yeah, there you go. We'll finish the episode
Actually, I
up.
don't think I did, eh?
You
I don't think I had
if
it
you
yesterday. No, I didn't have it yesterday. I had it the day before. Because I had the McRibs back.
Oh, God.
And the Chicken Big Mac. So
Chicken Big Mac's pretty average, eh?
I liked it.
You did?
I thought it was quite good.
I think it's too much.
I don't know about the McRib. I used to like it. But obviously it's been gone for a while.
When it was a real
I've had it
rib.
the other day. And it's like, I don't know what meat this is. Apparently it's meant to be pork, but I think it's probably a horse. Might be a dinosaur, who knows?
Could be a piggy. Could be a dinosaur and pig. I'm going to steal that pig. One morning you're going to walk out and there's no pig at your front door. I'll go fuck myself.
Yeah.
So will. We'll see you next week. Well,
Maybe.
I might assassinate Will.
Yeah, well, I might not come back after you. Fucking
Ravi,
Mariah Carey. Fucking.
Ravi, please come back. Will's being very sad.
Not coming back until you get that mullet back.
Well,
You need a wig.
I'll see you in fucking 3 years then. Fucking hell.
Need to get a wig.
Bye all. I love you all.
Goodbye.